To the common dog owner, a lot of people think that dog training is all about obedience commands, like sit, down, and stay. The other side of working as a professional dog trainer is understanding how behaviors are motivated by dogs' associations and emotional states. In this video, we're going to be going over positive associations. Now, this could be with commands, environments, people, animals. We're going to discuss what's happening in the dog's brain, and most importantly, how to develop it with your dog. Check it out. When discussing positive associations, we're going to talk about 3 basic hormones that have to do with positive associations. We got dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin. Now, these 3 brain hormones are going to be really important to understand because ultimately any behavior that your dog does is somehow being reinforced or resolved by one of these 3 chemicals. So first, let's talk about dopamine. It has a lot to do with motivation, acquisition of rewards. In essence, it is a motivation chemical in the dog's brain that teaches dogs to keep trying and to keep seeking. Now, oxytocin is known as the love or connection hormone. This is responsible for social bonding, and it's also responsible for being able to relax and calm your mind down. And lastly, we have serotonin. Serotonin is really important for regulating your mood, your sleep, your appetite, and your overall ability to relax and regulate yourself. Let's take a concept that sometimes can be very difficult to make positive associations and talk about strategies on how we can associate a dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin release in this situation. Let's talk about how we make positive associations with the crate. If a dog's never been crate trained before, ultimately this means that the crate is neutral. And here's some really easy steps how you can make sure all 3 of those chemicals are released over time in this crate. Number 1, if I want my dog to have a serotonin release in this crate, based on serotonin is responsible for appetite, relaxation, and mood regulation, this is going to be a huge reason why I feed my dog in their crate in the early stages of crate training. I also want my dog to learn how to rest inside of their crate. So for example, after long activity, if my dog is tired, I might put the crate right next to me and put the dog right inside so that they can learn to associate that crate with relaxation. Second, we want to create an oxytocin connection. Now, oxytocin is a bonding hormone, and the easiest way to create bonding inside of this crate is to have the crate next to you or in close proximity in the early stages of crate training. For example, my crate could be right next to my bed. If I work from home, I can have a crate right next to my desk. So that way the crate becomes an opportunity for me and the dog to be together while simultaneously associating those emotions and feelings with the crate itself. And lastly, we create dopamine associations with the crate by simply making the crate part of an everyday routine. So when I play games like Go to Your Crate, where my dog runs into their crate and I give them a treat, over time, your dog is going to start making associations that that crate and that food bowl go hand in hand. I can also increase the frequency that my dog wants to be in the crate. If I use a crate as a place that the dog chews on their favorite toy or has their favorite snack, over time, my dog starts anticipating those opportunities throughout the day. And what'll happen is your dog will look for small little cues and small little signs that signal to them, hey, guess what? It's crate time. So through this process, I've gotten my dog to learn to relax and be calm in the crate. I've gotten my dog to associate the crate with bonding, and I've also created opportunities through the day where my dog cannot wait to go inside of their crate. This, I would say, is a successful positive association. Now, crates are an example of something neutral, but sometimes in behavior training, it's really difficult for us to get something that has a negative association and completely flip it and turn it into a positive association. Let's take a common scary thing that most dogs associate with a negative emotion. The vacuum, for example. Now, many dog owners come to me and say, my dog wants to kill the vacuum. And that's primarily because your dog is scared of the vacuum, wants to control the vacuum, but most of all, just doesn't understand what the hell a vacuum is. Now, when we're trying to turn something from a negative all the way to a positive, there's a couple more steps involved. First, I have to take the negative thing and do our best to make it neutral to the dog. Now, once we've made things neutral, now we can begin to make things positive. The key to turning something negative into something neutral is we have to develop resilience within our dogs. Now, my good friend Dr. Melanie Uhde from Canine Decoded is a biochemist and a neuroscientist who develops wonderful training systems on how to develop resilience in fearful dogs. And the basic principles from what she teaches is that resilience can only be developed through small exposures to stress. If I expose my dog to small bits of stress, I need to expose my dog to equal amounts of relief in that experience. And over time, this dance between stress and relief starts building resilience into our dogs. However, anytime we're trying to change our dog's perspective on a situation, this is technically considered a behavioral problem, and I would seek out the help of a competent dog training professional who has experience in counter conditioning and resilience development. So just to recap, if I want to create a positive association with something that's neutral, get your dog to associate that thing with food or play, relaxation and rest, or as a bonding experience between you and your dog. Now, obedience doesn't solve behavioral problems, but obedience can be a great tool that we use to help introduce our dogs to negative triggers. So if you guys want more dog training tips, make sure you check out some of our other videos here on this channel. And if you want more information on how to develop resilience with your dog, I'm gonna leave a link down below for my friend Dr. Melanie Uhde so you can check out her material because I find it to be extremely helpful. My name is Brent LaBrada with CANIS Behavior and Training, and I'll see you guys in the next video.